Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you what you could expect from Breeze Airways in their first class and economy class. Please follow me on Instagram at BrandonJohnson10K for behind the scenes looks at content that I will be reviewing in the future. So before I get started, I think it's important that you know the three fare classes that Breeze does have. They've got Nice, Nicer, and Nicest. So I'll be reviewing Nicest, which is first class, and Nice, which is economy class. Nicer is also economy class, but the main difference is that you get an extra legroom seat. So you can pause the video there if you want to look at all of the differences in the fare classes. So you've got a 2-2 configuration in the first class cabin. Seats are very comfortable, actually. This was MX554 from Hartford Airport to Pittsburgh. On the return was MX555, and that's the one I did in economy. So you look at the seat. Unfortunately, the plane was a bit dirty. They didn't tidy up, so you do have the charging port down there with a USB-A outlet, which is nice. You've got the universal charging port down there. I think a place to hold maybe some water down there. I'm not sure exactly what this is. You do have a coat rack as well. Maybe you can hold your tablet up there. I'm not sure. But decent leg room, but the thing is, your bag really won't fit underneath the seat. That's the issue there. You do have individual air vents. There's I guess a bit of storage space there. You could probably put your tablet on more so the right side there. You got the tray table to your left side that comes out. But again, I did think the seat was very comfortable. This was only about an hour 5-minute flight over to Pittsburgh from Hartford, Connecticut. But yeah, I could definitely tolerate the seat for longer than that. But again, the space underneath your seat in front of you is going to be limited due to how low the seat sits. There's I think something underneath that makes it so your bag really won't go under there too well. So there's a look at the recline on the seat. Decent recline. No in-flight entertainment center, unfortunately. And there's the footrest there. So here's a look at the economy cabin. Now the economy cabin is in a 2-3-2. These seats with the red headrest, those are extra legroom seats. The yellow seats are your standard economy seats. So they're denoted that way. So this was my return flight back. Now these seats, legroom isn't that great. I'm 5'11", so it's not the worst, but yeah, but not that comfortable either. So as we look at the seat here, you have the tray table in front of you. And what is nice, you have the USB-C, but more importantly, the USB-A outlet there for all those iPhone users. Pouch in front of you. My bag was so-so as far as getting under the seat. Didn't really get under there. The seats seem to sit a bit lower. You do have individual air vents as well. Nice Airbus A220 windows, and this is Airbus A220-300, by the way. And you have limited to no recline. So I'm going to leave you with the takeoff, and I'll be back with more on both classes. Okay, welcome back. So first we'll take a look at the first class bathroom, and really not too much difference between both bathrooms. I mean, this one's in the front and pretty standard stuff. I would actually argue the bathroom in the back is maybe slightly more spacious than this, just because of the way it sits. You do have two right next to each other in the back bathrooms. And here's the economy bathroom. But again, standard stuff, no windows. You don't feel tight or claustrophobic in this bathroom, thankfully. So let's take a look at the menu on the flight. Now, what's interesting is, so when you're sitting in first class, you do get one of the snacks and drinks complimentary. So you can get beer and wine, I believe, complimentary. It's the premium drinks and premium snacks that you'd have to pay for no matter what class of service you're in on Breeze. So a premium snack box, that charcuterie thing, yeah, you'd have to pay for regardless of the class. And here's a kind of a look, I guess, a look at the menu. This is on the Breeze website there. So this kind of breaks it out for you too without the pictures. And also it does tell you about the Wi-Fi at the bottom, and a disclaimer noting that they're in the process of installing Wi-Fi on their aircraft. So not every aircraft is going to have Wi-Fi. This one did not. Therefore, you can't download the Breeze app to watch the stored entertainment that they have on there. So I'll let you take a look through that, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, so for my meal, I did have, this is the snack that I had, the honey and sea salt popcorn, which was good. Also had a water with that, so that was complimentary while in first class. Now, I did not order anything in economy, that anything I would have had to pay for outside of water, tea, or coffee. So it's an interesting model that Breeze has. I mean, they're, I guess, in a way, part of it's low cost and part of it is full service. So it's interesting to have that all on one plane. So we'll see how they do. I guess to give you my final thoughts, one thing I did notice, the plane wasn't clean before we got on it. So you saw quite a bit of dirt there in the first class. This aircraft didn't have Wi-Fi. Not really a huge deal on the 1-hour flight. But one thing I would suggest for feedback is that the service flow, I think, could be made a lot more efficient by having the complimentary beverage service offered at the same time that snacks for purchase are offered, because those are offered separately. They come by asking about things you want to purchase, but then the beverage service is after that. I'd really say this affects the economy experience more so than the first class experience, just because you have a lot more seats in economy overall. So I do think that's something that could be improved upon as far as the service flow goes. But other than that, friendly flight attendants, friendly gate agents, and friendly pilots in general. So I enjoyed my experience on Breeze Airways A220-300 in first class and economy class. So as always, I do appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with a friend. Thank you.